Digno, but also Sam Presti by going out and finding guys, being intentional about players who are willing to play. Wow. Oh, wow.
Brandon Carlson catches the alley-oop. Nicely done.
Nice two-man game, but
playmaking there by A.J. Mitchell to set it up. Landale at the other end of the floor knocks down his second three of the game.
Another young guy. Landale has improved his three-point shooting over the last 3 years, but this OKC team, the defense, the unselfishness, the togetherness, of course, the offensive play of Shea and Chet, Jalen Williams, impressive.
Landale's the leading scorer for Memphis with 8. Cam Spencer turns down an outside shot, and they want 2 more for Landale, but overthrows him on the alley-oop attempt.
Good idea, just couldn't execute.
Minute into the second quarter, Kenrich Williams. He scored at all 3 levels in this game. A floater in the paint, top of the key jumper, and he's knocked down a 3 as well.
Just too many weapons, too many guys that can make plays, hit shots. Everybody getting involved thus far here for OKC.
Cross-court pass, G.G. Jackson is in, and Jackson makes his first 3 of the year. He was 0 for 12 from long range before that, but a drought buster for the third-year player from South Carolina. J-Dub in the lane, foul is called.
Well, that's a big, get some stops on the defensive end.
Williams on the free throw line for Oklahoma City. For the Grizzlies. His 9th game of the year. Remember that 2 years ago, Jackson got a lot of playing time in an extremely injury-riddled season for the Grizzlies and averaged over 14 points a game and was a second-team all-rookie selection.
You got to be a pro. You got to stay ready and wait for your opportunity. And heat check right there from Jackson.
Shoots from the other corner. Knocked one down from the right side.
Why not?
Left corner 3 is missed. This is Mitchell. Shea's out. J-Dub, the offense initiator, and a save in here on a bad pass. Jackson saved it in, and Memphis has it. A 3 would tie it. Oklahoma City went down 7 early. They closed the quarter 28-18, and they had the lead until the Jaren Jackson Jr. deep one is on the money. 18 points a game, 36% on threes this year for Jackson. Memphis back on level terms at 37. Kenrich Williams to Jalen Williams. Ball finds Kenrich Williams again. Why not? A.J. Mitchell offensive rebound. Cason Wallace loads up a 3. Yes, sir.
And that was an impressive offensive. Finding the open Wallace there for that 3, but that's OKC at its best on the offensive end.
Elbow jumper, Spencer no good. Offensive rebound, put back, Cedric Coward.
Cedric Howard, I like this young man. Coward just does a little bit of everything. Great physicality, taking advantage on the glass.
We just saw Memphis' second offensive rebound of the game.
Give credit to the Thunder. They've done a decent job.
Brendan Carlson from the outside. Long rebound to Jalen Williams. Deep 3, Isaiah Joe. And it falls for Cason Wallace, but there's a wipeout underneath between Jaren Jackson Jr. and A.J. Over that last 15-game stretch Grant was speaking of a moment ago, the rebounding number for Memphis that's improved. They're almost a +5 per game on the glass. Jackson, another heave from the perimeter. Mitchell leaping after it. Keeps his balance along the baseline. And attacks for Oklahoma City. Off the screen to try to finish for A.J. Mitchell.
And A.J. Mitchell getting involved. Has struggled a bit offensively here in this first half, but this season, his ability to sound like my household.
Here's Cam Spencer with it. We figured it out. And there's a call as Memphis is
get the ball up the court against that token pressure from the Thunder.
Thunder have 3 steals in the first half, all of them by A.J. Mitchell, who scored their last basket before the timeout that bumped their lead to 3. Open 3, wide open 3, and that's a player you don't want to leave wide open. Isaiah Joe connects.
The ball movement from side to side, the dribble penetration just creates that open opportunity for Joe.
In his 4 seasons with OKC, over 41% on threes, Isaiah Joe. Thunder have their biggest lead. Looking to answer the 3. Coward missed. Overshooting the rim on the putback attempt was Jock Landale. Mitchell, second basket of the game a moment ago. quick three, long rebound, Carlson. Off that miss. Jalen Williams pulls up and smoothly hits the short J.
Smooth indeed. Loves to go left. So confident off the bounce.
He has a Thunder high 9 points now. Probing into the paint. Cedric Coward no good.
If you notice, Memphis, they're no longer getting the ball side to side, moving the defense, shifting the defense. A lot of isolation one-on-one play, which plays right into the Thunder's hands.
Offensive rebound after Mitchell missed it, but then it's lost by Jalen Williams to Jaren Jackson. Spencer, and a reach by J-Dub for the foul.
Guard pretty much anybody on the floor, bigs and smalls.
Landale Sealand draws in the defense outside to Caldwell Pope, and that stops a Thunder 7-0 run with a corner three by Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And a great pass there by Landale, finding KCP. He was under the basket, but great presence of mind to know where his teammate was.
They fake the dribble handoff and a thrust to the basket by Kenrich Williams. What a first half, Grant, for Kenrich Williams.
He is being aggressive, not just shooting, but getting downhill.
11 is his season high in limited games. He already has 9, and Williams a steal, denies that pass. Tips it away as Aldama tried to find Landale. Now putting it on the floor, it's lost, out of bounds.
Spencer at the top.
Year 2 for Cam Spencer, 12 points, 4 assists a game. Had 19 and 11 Saturday against Washington.
Playing point guard with his unit and doing a good job.
Right back into the game, SGA for 3.
He didn't waste any time.
He's been 50% on threes in 6 games in December, 43% for the year. Under 5 to play in the half. Thunder up 7. Meshack leaves it for Aldama. Ready for Santi. Aldama is good.
Yeah, it's important. Aldama's got to get involved. Just coming off 37 points in the last matchup against the Wizards. His size and skill needs to be hunting his shot on the offensive end.
And a spin move by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leads to the foul underneath on Memphis.
Ability to finish at the rim and get to the free throw line. Just so hard, so difficult to defend. And we talked to Mark Daigneault. He talked about what after winning the championship, the theme was still to get better, to look to improve. And so all his guys worked hard this offseason and improved, got better, including this guy right here. His numbers are similar, identical, but just incredibly efficient from the floor.
And when you think about how good of a free throw shooter he's always been, he's over 88% this year, 50, 40, 90. That gold standard of shooting is in play because the field goal percentage is 55, the three-point percentage is 43, and the free throw percentage certainly could be 90 before it's all said and done. He's done that before.
Rarefied air with some greats in that category.
Off the turnover by the Grizzlies. Here's Barnhizer. Second round pick out of Northwestern. 6 to shoot. Swing it out to Kenrich Williams. 3-pointer up, no good. Omax Prosper. 3 fouls picked up in the first quarter. Some time on the floor here late in the second. Memphis led by 7 in the first quarter. Thunder lead by 7 right now. Shot clock winding down on Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Oh, good little leave. Aldama turns the corner. Corner's no good for Aldama. Kenrich Williams. Williams out in the open court. Dort went after that pass. Got a touch on it. Picked up by Shai. Williams on the attack. Draws into defense. Luke Dort connects on the 3-ball.
And Mark, every time SGA gets into the paint, 4 or 5 Grizzlies converge, and he kicks it out. Swing for the open 3.
First double-digit lead of this game. Ball's out of bounds here off the Thunder.
And you have to help. I mean, SGA is so good, the reigning MVP. He gets into the paint, 4 or 5 guys to have an MVP.
And too much airtime on that pass. And this is an Oklahoma City bread and butter play. Steal, open court, easy 2. Ferocious finish by J-Dub after the Kenrich Williams steal. Having won 6 of their last 7 road games. They're 7-7 overall this year on the road. They got off to a very good road start, but Oklahoma City's built the lead to 12, an important 2 minutes to close the half now.
Yeah, you want to get this under double digits going into halftime, maybe to 6 or 7. It's going to have to be good offense, certainly another turnover. You can't force feed the post against this small lineup. They just swarm on defense and create all kind of havoc.
And Dort looking for another three, and it's good. He came into tonight 4 of 25 from the floor over the last 3 games. He's drilled 2 threes, important threes for him and the Thunder in the second quarter. Foul called
here in this game.
Of course, we know what he can do on the defensive end is the torture chamber.
The torture chamber, yes indeed.
Jalen Wells trying to stop this 12-0 run. Got to the basket, couldn't finish on the dunk attempt. 12 in a row for the Thunder. Looking to make it 15 if Dort hoists again, but he'll turn down the outside shot. Now Jalen Williams. Just saw that graphic about points off turnovers. If the number stays over 22, it will be an NBA record. And there's a 12th turnover of the game against Memphis. Shea taking it to the basket. Fancy finish inside for Shea. A game-changing run right now for the Thunder. Paint, catch, and score stops the bleeding for the moment for the Grizzlies as Jalen Wells ends that run.
Oh, they got down the floor before the defense could get set.
14 straight.